Okay, so we have our 30 beads strung on our wire. Okay, there. Now this, you can see, is going to be like the size of a choker. If you want a bigger necklace, if you don't like chokers, then you're going to have to add more beads, of course. Just you know, keep adding beads until you more or less come to the size that you want. A choker is approximately 17.5 to 18 inches, and a princess size necklace is 21 inches, and I think any larger than that, I mean, you can do any larger than that. I don't remember what the name of the sizes are called, but I do remember that the 21 is a princess and the smallest one is a choker. Okay, now we're going to leave a tail. Before we start, we're going to leave a tail approximately 8 to 10 inches. What I do is like really practical. I just put my hook against the wire and I measure it here, and then I just add like about 2 more inches. Once I've come to this length, then I just take my wire and give it 2 twists and I insert my hook. Okay, once I insert my hook, we're going to wrap the wire around our index finger on our left hand because I'm right-handed, and we're going to take the hook like so, like if we were a toddler holding a spoon. I know that when you crochet you hold it like this, but this is with yarn. Yarn is much softer. With this, you're going to have to take your hook like this. Reason being is because we don't want to hurt our fingers or our hands. Okay, so once we do this, we're going to put in the hook, and now I'm going to make 8 chain stitches, which is the basic stitch when you are crocheting. So we're going to go under the wire, hook it, and pull through the hook, and we're going to bring it back and pull the wire, I'm sorry, like that. Pull the wire so that it is right here on the thickest part of your hook. Now when you have a regular aluminum hook, more or less around this area, you're going to have that flat part where it says the size of the hook. You know, before that part, you're going to, this is the widest part of your hook, and you want to keep your wire, you want to bring your wire down to that part so that all your loops will be uniform, more or less uniform in shape, more or less the same size. So one more time, we're going to go under, hook, and pull through and pull down. One more time, go under, hook, and pull through and bring down. We got 1, 2, 3. We're going to make 8 of these. I'm sorry. We're going to make 8 of these, and they don't have to be perfect. This is wire. Okay, so they don't really have to be perfect. So these are 3, under, hook, over, 4, under, hook, over. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now you can see that our loops are more or less uniform. You can see it here. At the beginning it seems not so perfect, but here they look a little bit more uniform. You can see that, right? Here they are a little bit more uniform. So after this one, we're going to start bringing up our beads. We're going to bring up our first bead, and we're going to give it a little bit more slack, you know, so that it can sort of hug your bead. We don't want it to make it tight. We're still going to keep it here, but we're going to give it a little bit more, you know, like sort of make it the size of the bead. So we go under, hook, and pass it through. Okay? We take our next bead and we pull to make it more or less the same size as the bead. We go under, hook, and pull. If it's a little bit bigger than the bead, it's not important. Just leave it that way. Just relax, enjoy your crocheting, and keep crocheting until you finish your strand of 30 beads. Okay?